Come in, friends. The door is open. Won't you sit down? No, not there. Sit by the fire. Let the bristling flames warm you. It is chilly in here, as if the cold air of death were in the room. The door is closed. The demons are ready. Clutch your chair. You are trapped in the Chamber of Chills.
All the stories we tell are true. We believe in ghosts. Do you?
Chamber of Chills presents The Intruders, brought to you by Van Gorder. John and Cecilia Worthington didn't know how it happened. They only knew they looked up, he from his magazine, she from her knitting, and saw them. "My God!" John Worthington gasped. His wife clung close to him. "Say it isn't true," she said as she stammered. But there was no denying it. They were no longer alone in their living room. There were 4 other people there, people with familiar faces, but people who could never be in their living room. You see, John's mother and father were there, and they were dead. And Cecilia's Uncle Joshua and Aunt Emily were there too, and they too were dead. "What are you doing here?" John asked these ivory white creatures that walked about with the steps of death. None of them answered. Instead, they merely marched around the room. "John, what's happening?" Cecilia was beside herself. Sheer horror ruled her emotions. "Try and be calm, darling. We'll get to the bottom of this." But John had no idea how he would. The figures still marched around them. Sometimes they nodded to each other, sometimes a smile, an ugly, gruesome smile crossed their faces. But they made no sound. "Speak! Speak!" Cecilia shouted, looking from one person to the other. John held her back. "Please, Cecilia, please take it easy." "How can I take it easy? Our house is filled with the dead. What can we do? What can we do?" The 4 figures sat down. Their eyes stared straight ahead. "Try talking to them, John. Ask them what they want. Ask them why they're here." John walked over to the creature that had once been his father. Dad, sir," he said, not even sure of what to call him. What do you want from us?" The creature that had been his father didn't answer. His icy lips parted and let through an eerie smile. "Force him to talk, John. Hit him. Force him. Hit him!" Cecilia had become hysterical, and the hysteria was getting to John too. He shook the creature. He yelled at him. Tell me, do you hear me? What do you want from us? Speak, speak, speak!" The creature's eyes suddenly became warm. A glow of sympathy came upon its face. It put a hand on John's shoulder. Then, finally, it spoke. "John," it said, "you'll understand us very shortly. It's always strange at first. It'll take you a while to see that there's nothing to say when you're dead." Hello, friends. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share these stories with your friends. Pleasant nightmares.